The Detroit Card Show was back at the Oakland Expo Center in Waterford, Michigan on August 23rd, and it was even better than the previous one. There's sports cards, Pokemon cards, toys, One Piece, Demon Slayer, Lorcana, and even more TCG and some arts and crafts.
This time I'm being smart. I'm bringing some penny sleeves just in case. Bunch of top loaders in there too. So this way I'm prepared. This is the first time I've remembered to bring these things in like 4 card shows.
There were even some video games, and this Game Boy Advance SP at $80 was a great deal. I made a point to try and get as much footage of other TCGs as I could after the comments last time, and while I know I missed some Yu-Gi-Oh!, I didn't personally see any Dragon Ball and only a very small amount of Magic. I didn't get footage, but one booth had Divorced Dads packs, and I should have picked one up while I was there. But while I was there, I decided to do a little personal challenge.
I'm gonna try and find every single one of the Eeveelution EXs at this show, so let's see if we can pull it off.
There's 9 total including Eevee, and they're not that expensive, but people still like to have them, and I want to build some decks with them. The first table I went to after establishing the goal kicked things off with a bang, finding Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. I've also been looking for this Rapidash, as I keep a Ponyta and Rapidash in a lot of my decks because of the Hurried Gate ability. After buying all those for $16, the booth next door had a Vaporeon for $2 more, putting us at $11 for the 5 Eeveelutions we've gotten so far, with that leaving only Jolteon, Flareon, Eevee, and Leafeon to be found. After that, we scoped out about a dozen booths and came up with nothing, surprisingly, many vendors saying they didn't have them at all or they sold out very quickly earlier on in the morning. But we pressed on, finding Eevee for $5 and this Prismatic stamped Jolteon for just $3. After asking another vendor if they had either Flareon or Leafeon, they said no, but they asked the booth next to them if they had it, and they actually had Flareon. It turns out this one is the priciest of the set, likely because the 2 energy attack does 130 damage and lets you search your deck and attach 2 energy to your Pokemon. Definitely one I see myself using in a deck ASAP. Last up was Leafeon though. We kept getting excited because my sons or I would spot a Leafeon, but it would be a non-English card, so we'd have to keep looking. Eventually though, there it was, our final prize, Leafeon for $3. My kids actually cheered when they found it, and the booth was super pleasant and joined in on the fun with them. So with that being said, we completed the set, getting one of every Eeveelution from Prismatic, and can begin building some decks around them. I also picked up this Shadow 3D printed thing because it's just super cool, and I told the booth last time I was going to grab something, but I ran out of time. This time they were still here, so I made sure to grab one. Another great time at the Detroit Card Show, and can't wait for the weekend show, which is going to be 2 days in just 2 weeks. What would you have picked up though? Let me know, and cheers.